Daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call Daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call Daddy, tell him 25.
What's good, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is, well, it was going good. I'm not going to even lie to you. I'm not going to even hold you. My day was going good. This is what I don't like. And it has nothing to do with y'all, but it kind of helped. It kind of stopped me from taking notes and stuff. And this is why I'm a little bit late. I do not like it when people, please do not call me and ask me. I just have to talk about it on Patreon. But look, okay, I hope everybody's having a good day. My day was almost okay. You know, we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 15, episode 15. That is called, I believe this is what it's called, a golden birthday. And it's called the golden birthday when, like, the month of your birthday, let's just say you was born June 6th. You know, this is the golden birthday. So it's season 15, episode 15, which is the golden episode, I guess it's supposed to be. And the name of the episode is called Stranded Under the Tuscan Sun. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm late. I don't really like to do the reviews like 2 days and stuff after, because I don't really be, you know, I really be in it. I really be in it when it happened, and when time go by, I don't really be in it no more. But it was just a lot of stuff that was going on this week or whatever, and so we have to do better at that. It really depends on what's happening on Thursday night, Friday morning, if I'm gonna do it. But you know, no later than Saturday. From now on, you could catch the review Friday, no later than Saturday. Okay. But I thought that it was an okay episode, and I hope that y'all had your eyes open. Okay. Again, what I like about the reviews is I can bring you guys into my world in the way that I see things, and I have to remember that a lot of people don't share my, you know, and this is just in life. A lot of people don't share your experiences with you. I grew up, I don't want to say that I grew up under the pimp and hoe game, but it was right around the corner. I grew up under a lot of, we were very sheltered, but there were a lot of influences around that my mom thought that she sheltered us from, that we picked up on. And people, you have to be careful, and you have to speak up for yourself, and you will find yourself in a world of trouble. And you also have to take the emotion out of what is going on. And if you need to, break down everything piece by piece. And that's what we're going to do with this episode, okay? But before we get started, let's see who in here, and then we're going to talk, okay? Let me see. Tori Blue, what's good? April Charm, Emerald Sunshine, what's good? Nita, what's good? Miss Bella, what's good? Rob J, what's good? Kyle needs to own that she's been talking ish behind her friend's back. Is it even her friend anymore? Shay Creek, what's good? Nacho Twins Mama, what's good? Lovely Golden Hair, what's good? Kyle is an ungrateful ass when her and Dorit need to go scissor. Oh, I don't think Dorit get down like that. Rosie Posey, what's good? Kyle irked my nerves so bad. She was a relentless Karen. And Rosie Posey, you know, her mother should have named her Karen. You know, she wanted all of the girls' names to start with a K. Her mother actually should have named her Karen, because it is amazing the way that Kyle is able to flip stuff and how she's never held accountable. And Andy, this is why the show is boring, because Kyle has been able to get away with stuff, and she never has to answer for it at the reunion. She never has to answer for it at the reunion. And I feel like that Andy kind of coddles Kyle a little bit, because even at the last reunion, she was able to, you are not a girl's girl. I don't give a damn how many daughters you got. You could have 4 more daughters. I still wouldn't consider Kyle a girl's girl. I would not. In my opinion, if Dorit is on this show the same way that we talked about on Married to Medicine with Quad, if Dorit is on this show and she is a cast member on this show, we do not need Kyle or anybody else to come on this show and speak for PK. The fact that she came on this show and is trying to give PK a voice, that is not a girl's girl. She's not. She's not. Alam, Alam Dalala, what's good? I love the winning team. Both the reading Rachel are the futures of the show. Goodbye, Kyle. What's good? Lady Burger, what's good? Kyle gets defensive or cry when she's about her marriage. I'm proud of the Reaper walking her down at the table. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Girl, me too. I wanted to slap the dog chucks out of her through the TV. Jay East was good. Isn't it ironic that Kyle wanted Big Cat to provide blind loyalty to her when she has never returned the favor for her, either of her sisters or LVP? Not to mention, no one was allowed to ask her about Morgan. No, they was not. Dearly beloved, what's good? I feel that something is just missing in the season. It's the accountability. The accountability is missing through the season. Dina, what's good? I am enlightened. What's good? Shelbs, what's good? Whitney, what's good? Tanisi, what's good? Malaya, what's good? Did you change your profile picture? Star, Raspy Game, what's good? Jamaica Sweet DB, what's good? Miss Lovely T. It's Palm Sunday for the heathens in the back. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. So when is Easter? Let me know. Bree Refined, what's good? Chanel, what's good? No problem. Natasha Cooper, what's good? Gigi, what's good? B Spencer, what's good? Is it past 5 minutes? Jerry, I forgot that you didn't tell me. No, it was family stuff. It was family stuff. Elizabeth, what's good? Beautiful Sapphire, what's good? Princess Francois, 88, 8225, what's good? Jerry, let me know where you're from because I don't think that you told me yesterday. It's me, I'm the heathen. Nene, what's good? Next week, what's good? Next week, what? This has always been Kyle since season 1. Right, okay? But it's past the 5-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? Now, we are here today to Ruthie Romero, what's good? My A1 from day one, what's good, Ruthie Romero? Okay, now we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 15, episode 15, and the name of the episode is called Stranded Under the Tuscan Sun, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to the episode and what has been going on, but baby, we need to watch out for Bose. And I don't think that Bose even realized what's going on, Bose. But Bose,
you in danger, girl.
You in danger, girl. Because the girls are coming for you, and I don't even think that you see it. I don't even think that you see it. Okay? So this is the women's last day. This is going to be their last night in Tuscany. Okay? Again, we're on Bose's trip to Italy. Okay? So the episode started off, we got Amanda and Sutton in the bed. Okay? And Sutton tells Amanda that she got something to tell her. You got something to tell me? Why do you always got something to tell me? Why is there always bad news with Sutton? I can't stand nobody that's always got something to tell me. I can't stand nobody that's always got bad news. You get what I'm saying? I have a family member that's like that. Every time they call you, it's bad news. Every time they call you, they've been through the phone, they crying, there's something going on, and that's kind of what's bothering me today. You get what I'm saying? It's always bad news. Okay? I cannot stand nobody like that. It's really draining. Okay? So Amanda, Sutton tells Amanda what happened the day before when they was leaving shopping, okay? She said that Erica Jane went on ChatGPT and put her name into the system, and there were some bad reviews that came out, and it seemed very mean-spirited, okay? She started crying. She said, I said something, but probably not enough, acting just like a Karen, right? Acted just like a Karen, and all Sutton wanted to do was, let's be clear, Sutton was not trying to speak up. Sutton just wanted to be able to say, well, I tried to say something, but I couldn't. I tried to say something that I couldn't. You only said something so you can say that you spoke up. You're not fooling me, Mama. You're not fooling me, Mama. Okay? Then she said that Bose then took out her phone. Pay attention. Then she said that Bose took out her phone and then compared her name. And she said Bose is great and she has accomplished a lot and we all know who she is. But I didn't like it. And she started crying. And she said, I want you to know that I'm on your side. Okay? Again, I can only invite y'all into my world and show y'all how I see things. And I have, and y'all don't have the experiences that I have. But to me, where is the heat for Erica? Where is the heat for Erica? Right? There is no heat for Erica. Has Bose been coming for Amanda? Yes. That's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be somebody on the show that you're going to have to find conflict with, right? And I'm not saying that that's okay. It's just going to be some people that you're just not going to mesh with, right? Just like Amanda ended up coming for Sutton. She did ended up coming for Sutton. However, from the story that Sutton has just told, if I'm Amanda, I'm not mad at Bose. Bose has a right to read what her accomplishments, right? Bose has the right to read her accomplishments. I'm going after the bitch who put my name in ChatGPT and read the negative reviews about me and who read them on camera, and that's Miss EJ Global. That's Miss EJ Global. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I just want y'all to understand. I'm not saying, what's good, DGF627? What's good, JW? What's good, my nigga? Lena Martin, what's good? Erica has been skating through this show and I'm sick of it, right? Amanda wasn't even crying. Sutton was acting, right? Actually, what's good? Is this like, no, it's alive, mama. It's alive. The pre-records are dead, baby. It takes me too long to edit them. Okay? But, you know, in my world and how I see things, for me, the person that I'm going after is EJ Global, right? Bose has a right to go on ChatGPT or go and read her accomplishments, right? I worked with the Queen. I worked with Beyonce, baby, right? However, I'm going after the bitch who put my name through ChatGPT and read the negative comments. So I'm going after Erica Jane. We're going after EJ Global. Why is Erica not held accountable when she caused the most harm? Why is Erica not held accountable when she caused the most harm? Sutton is trying to manipulate Amanda to come after Bose. She is trying to manipulate Amanda to come after Bose. And y'all aren't seeing the play. Kyle and Sutton are trying to take Bose and Dorit down. They are trying to take them down. Kyle sees them as a group. It's anything to bring Dorit down. Pay attention. And the thing that's bothering me and my homegirls with Kyle and Sutton is that them the two weakest bitches on the show.
Right now, we could.
Y'all pussy. Y'all the two weakest people. And I don't. When I say pussy, I don't want y'all to say that I mean it as a negative thing, right? But she is. We weren't born yesterday ago. The people on Twitter. When I had to get off Twitter because I felt like I was about to be arguing with people. I feel like I don't understand what's going on. They're trying to take Bose and Dorit down. Okay? Amanda said that she's pissed that they're trying to build a scam artist case, and where is the scam? Okay? She said, this is my livelihood. This is how I support my family. This is how I support my children. They know that I'm the breadwinner. You know, she gonna always throw it out there, baby. I'm the breadwinner. I am the breadwinner. Okay? And so then Sutton is up here saying, Amanda doesn't have a bad bone in her body.
Fuck up!
Shut the fuck up. Did she have a bad bone in her body when she threatened to get on this show and tell everything that Ivy said when she was bringing Ivy's name up? Did she have a bad bone in her body then when she had you over there crying in Sedona? Did she have a bad body then? I can't stand Sutton. I've been telling y'all about that. Sutton. She doesn't have a bad. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Then we get Erica, Kyle. Was it Erica, Kyle, and Kathy? Okay? They're having coffee. Kathy is going into town on her own. Okay? Kyle is saying that she can't believe what happened the night before. And so Erica Jane was like, Kyle, you called her a liar. And she was like, well, if the shoe fits. And it's so funny to me to see how timid people of other cultures are, right? If somebody had called me a liar in my head, you know, I probably would have been like, girl, what up? You know what I'm saying? I know the truth, right? But I guess it does go towards your reputation. I guess it can hurt your reputation. But for somebody to call me a liar, to me, it's not like world ending, like they called my mama a bitch. You get what I'm saying? Even with, I ended up watching the first 3 episodes of Ladies of London and how they're trying to say that Dana or Donna, however you say the girl name, the Asian girl, that she is a madam, right? In my world, in the way that I grew up, that would not be a bad thing. You know, she put her homegirl into some money, right? That wouldn't be a bad thing. It would be an issue if somebody you don't put somebody down with somebody and they done got up with a wet ass. They don't put, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna put you up with somebody and all you got up with a wet ass and no money for your services, right? So I don't. It's just weird what people of different cultures find offense to, right? Um, but yeah, somebody just calling me a liar. I'm not about to get all wound up about something. You get what I'm saying? It's just water off of the back. But I don't want my reputation to be known as a liar. Okay. Erica said that they were trying to ask what was said before and after the name Amanda that made it a joke. And so Kyle is saying, how could the name Amanda just be a joke? And so Kathy says, if you call her a liar, you better be damn sure. And Kyle is saying, and Natalie, I'm your sister. Who are you going to believe? I'm telling you that she told me something and then she changed her words, but she did not. No, she did not. But we're going to talk about that later, okay? So Kyle starts to talk about Dorit being late the night before. And Kyle is saying that Dorit's behavior is strange. That Dorit's behavior is strange and she wants to help her get to the bottom of it. Sure. Sure. You want to help her get to the bottom of it? Sure. Listen, a lot of y'all are green, right? Kyle, this is not concern. Kyle is playing in y'all face. And Kyle, I want you to stop playing in my
mother face. I hate that.
I hate that shit. Quit playing in my face and quit playing in the audience's face. When a person keeps bringing up your shortcomings, that is not concern. That is not concern when a person keep bringing up your shortcomings. Okay? Kathy said that's a bad thing to be late. Okay? Comrade Hilton divorced Jaja Gabor because she was always late. And so Erica Jane said that was a lot. She was a lot. She was a lot to deal with. I remember when I first moved to LA, I was working in West Hollywood, and somebody that I worked with told me that Jaja Gabor slapped the police officer for giving her a ticket. She ended up going to jail because she ended up getting, I believe that she got like a speeding ticket or something like that. That was the story. That she ended up getting a speeding ticket, and she ended up getting upset that the officer, either he pulled her over or something, and she ended up slapping the police officer and ended up taking her to jail. They ended up taking her to jail. And you know, Jaja Gabor's daughter died broke. I believe that she died homeless and broke. Yes, baby. She died homeless and broke. Her daughter was a Hilton. She had only one child, and her daughter was a Hilton. But they said that she died broke, that the Hilton family, I believe that she was homeless, and the Hilton family ended up getting the body and burying the body or something like that or whatever, but she died struggling and broke. Yes, baby. Okay. And you know, I believe Jaja died at 99 years old or something like that. Yes, yes, baby. She slapped the police officer. She slapped the police officer. Them Hiltons ain't shit, y'all. I'm sorry, Kathy. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. Kathy ended up going into town by herself, baby. She told Bravo, look, I'm off. I'm in Italy, I'm off. I don't need this job. I'm a Hilton. My daughter is a Rothschild. You get what I'm saying? All of the other women are going grape stomping, with the exception of Dorit, Erica, and Kyle. But yes, she said, baby, I'm off. I'm not going to go do anything with these girls. I'm in Italy, baby. I already had to wait on Dorit all day yesterday. I didn't get to go shopping, so I'm going into town by myself. Andy, make it happen. And so she went to town by herself, okay? Rachel, Sutton, and Tilly rode in the car, and Sutton looked really, really pretty in the outfit that she had on when they was going to grape stomping. And then Amanda Bowes and Natalie, they all rode bikes to the grape stomping, okay? But how the fuck did Amanda Bowes and Natalie make it to grape stomping before Sutton, Rachel, and Tilly did when they was in well, I guess that can happen too when you got to stop at stop signs and shit like that. Okay? I remember Jaja was in the National Enquirer every week. You know, if y'all don't know who Jaja Gabor is, she is almost like the Kim Kardashian of her sisters. They was three sisters. I'm not going to say they was whores, but they ended up with a whole bunch of men. And I believe two of the sisters married two of the same husbands, but they both married like a lot of men. I believe Jaja married like 9 men. One of them was a Hilton. and the other two sisters, I believe one of them married like 5 and the other one married like 7. They was like the Kardashians of their day. They was like the Kardashians of your day. She is your family. Is she? Is she praise the Lord? Gabor? She is. Yeah, that's my auntie. That's my auntie. I'm still trying to get in the wheel. Okay. Now in the car, remember Jennifer Tilly said that every time she goes on vacation, she liked to post thirst traps. Okay. And so she showed us a pool that she was swimming in earlier that morning. Right? Baby, why did they show a flashback of Jennifer Tilly in the pool at the Villa topless? And it looked like Stefano was out there taking pictures of her.
All right.
I love the faces.
All right, Jennifer Tilly, baby. She said, Stefano, come out here, baby. Come out here. She was out there in the pool, bucket naked, with her titties out, and Stefano was taking the picture. That's crazy to me. Because to me, that seems like that could be an HR issue. I figured that it was Stefano because I've never seen Jennifer Tilly. I mean, we saw the help that she had at her home, but we've never seen her traveling with the help. So let me know in the chat. Was that Stefano that was taking the pictures? Stefano is the help that they had over there. I believe that was Stefano. And that could be an HR issue. The name tag didn't go across the screen, but I'm thinking that was Stefano that was out there. She got a pear shape. Yes, she do got a pear shape, but you know she's a woman of a certain age. Ava Gabor had 9 husbands. What's the other sister name? Eva. Okay, Ava, and Jaja. Yes, them dang on Gabor sisters. Right, it was. Okay, that was Stefano? Okay. Now, me, I would not mind going grape stomping. I would mind going grape stomping. I'm glad that all of the women participated. I didn't think that Rachel was going to participate because she seems a little uptight, and she ended up participating. You know, it really seemed harmless. I don't know why they didn't. I wouldn't know why a person would not want to go grape stomping. It seems harmless. You know what I'm saying? All y'all gonna do is just step on some grapes, okay? But did y'all catch Bo's ankles? Bo's ankles look swollen a motherfucker. I don't want to tear Bo's down because this scene was a lot of us seeing Bo's. You know, the girls were saying that Bo's was big, that she was tall, and all this other type of stuff, whatever. But them ankles looked a little thick. Didn't her ankles look thick? I say, God damn. Okay. But the girls look like they had fun. The girls did look like they had fun. Okay, now let's get to the mess. Okay. Now, after the grape stomping, Sutton shared that on the car ride over, they had a conversation about what transpired the night before. Okay. Listen, I'm just trying to bring y'all into my world to see how I see stuff. Okay. Natalie said that she felt like she was in a tennis match with someone who was more skilled than her. And Natalie, you were. Okay? And so she said, if Amanda asked me a question and I answered it, and I said what I said earlier in the day, why am I being called a liar? And so Sutton said, well, you weren't clear in your answer. And we're going to get back to you in a minute, Sutton. But the whole thing is layered. Okay. And so we talked about this on Friday a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It's like most people are stonewalled on something that really has nothing to do with the conversation that happened. So we have to break it down. Okay. Now, when Amanda asked Natalie initially, did she hear Bo say something about a mask and the name Amanda? She said, yes, she heard Bo say her name, but it was a joke, right? Did Natalie omit that she was the one who asked who is Pinocchio? Yes. But she did say that Bo said Amanda's name and she thought that it was a joke. And she repeated that the night before. So she did not lie. Natalie is big lying because she is the one who said Pinocchio mask. She knows exactly what they're talking about. That is not lying. Again, Naomi, even if you want to say that, even if you want to use that, she was not lying in what she told Kyle. And she was not, even if you take away, again, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is take away the Pinocchio stuff, right? Bose didn't say Pinocchio, Amanda said Pinocchio, but take away the Pinocchio stuff. What I'm telling y'all and what we're talking about, y'all be moving a line and y'all be stuck somewhere else. What she told Kyle in front of the store was the same thing she told Kyle the night after. So she did not lie. She did not lie. What she told you, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand what people are not getting. What she told the girls in front of the store is what she told the night before. She did not lie. She did not lie. Okay? But did she omit her name? If you want to stand on that, yeah, you could stand on she omitted herself out of the conversation, but she did not lie. Okay, the problem is that Amanda didn't hear the comment. She only heard again. That's the whole issue. That's why I'm saying the whole thing is layered. So we got to break it down bit by bit. Okay. Now, when Kyle brought the conversation up later that night at dinner, Natalie did say again that Bo said Amanda's name, but this time Kyle said, "Well, what part of it was a joke?" And Natalie said, "Excuse me." Kyle moved the line. Kyle literally moved the line. Natalie said the first time that she thought that it was a joke, but she did not cherry pick what part of it was a joke. Kyle wanted to cherry pick what part of the conversation was a joke to fit her narrative because she didn't think it was a joke. And she is using this to take Bose down. She wants to take Bose down for saying this about Natalie. And so she cherry picked what she wanted to out of the conversation. Right? But who in the fuck is Kyle to tell someone, especially Natalie, what part of it was a joke or not, when Natalie was the one who asked, who is Pinocchio? You get what I'm saying? Who in the fuck is Kyle to say, if I'm Natalie, how in the fuck are you going to tell me what was a joke or not when I'm the one who asked, who is Pinocchio? You can't tell me what was a joke or not. Natalie doesn't even have an issue with Amanda for it to even be anything negative. The whole reason why Jennifer Tilly said we all should get masked, Natalie said, who is Pinocchio? And the only reason why she said who is Pinocchio, because there was a mask, there were masks with a long trunk or like an elephant nose, right? That is the only reason why she said who is Pinocchio. It wasn't because she thought it was a liar in the group. She just said who is Pinocchio, and Bo said Amanda. Right? And so who the fuck is Kyle to say again? But Natalie did not specify the whole joke. I understand what you're saying, Reed House husband. Again, my issue is that Natalie said the same thing. Get past the Pinocchio part or her not telling the whole joke. Natalie said the same thing in front of the store that she said the night before, so she should not be called a liar. Did she omit her part? Did she omit her part in the thing? Yes, but she wasn't even the one that was telling the story. Amanda was the one telling the story. So she didn't really have to say anything. She didn't really have to say anything. Amanda thought that she heard what she heard, and what she heard was actually wrong. But she did say that Bose said her name. But she should not be called a liar, is what I'm saying. Kyle steamrolled that girl. That's what she did. Okay. Where I'm from, what Kyle did is called fast talking or somebody trying to take you fast. Kyle took Natalie fast. She took Natalie fast. She worded it to fit her narrative. Natalie did not lie. She admitted that Bo said Amanda's name. Then she went on to say, I have sat back and seen you twist narratives and twist people's words. Natalie is correct. Kyle tried to use her years on the floor. Kyle used her years and experiences on the show to steamroll Natalie, and she rolled all over the bitch. When I tell you that me and Kyle would have been down there to that at that thing arguing all night, yeah, Natalie is green, not us. Well, the people are green if they think that Natalie is a liar, and Andy is green if Natalie you're not telling the whole story is a lie in my household. Real House husband, Natalie never was telling the story. Amanda was telling the story. Natalie never came down. This is what y'all are missing. Natalie never came. Why am I going to implicate myself? If the police come up with you and say, hey, Reed House, did Bose go rob a bank? Are you gonna say, well, I was there with her? Yeah, take me with her. If you think that you know the story, baby, tell the story. If you think that you know the story, then tell the story. What I'm telling you is that she was never the one in charge of the story. Amanda was the one in charge of the story. And Amanda got the shit wrong anyway. Natalie got the shit wrong anyway. Okay? But I do understand that Natalie omitted her part. I do understand that Natalie omitted, like Naomi was saying on Friday. I do understand that she omitted her part of the story. But I get it. But if we're going based off of what happened the night before and what was said at the store, she did not. What's good, Diva? By Natalie omitting her part of the story, and Amanda was the punchline. Natalie not including her participation. Kyle wants to know what came before the punchline. Natalie is leaving it out. Liar. I don't think that she's leaving it out. What's good, Diva? Either way, it's still clear that Natalie won't be coming back for another season. And they say she worth $900 million, child. They say she worth $900 million. Okay? But yeah, where I'm from, what Kyle did was fast talk, or she took Natalie fast. Okay? But in life, you have to speak up for yourself. When you don't understand something, it doesn't make you dumb or slow to say that you don't understand what is going on, and it doesn't make you slow to say that you don't understand something. That's what makes you an adult. If you don't understand something, be honest about it. I need to know, baby, what are you saying? Make yourself clear, because people will fast talk you. If you don't understand something, you have to make your words clear, or people will just draw conclusions. A lot of times people will just draw conclusions, but I can guarantee you, I don't think that Kyle would have been able to get away with that if she was sitting over there with the girls on Atlanta. Now, I believe that Giselle would have been able to get away with that with the girls on Potomac. Right? Giselle would have been able to get away with that with the girls on Potomac because she is seen like the OG of the show, and the girls kind of cower down to her, right? But I don't think that Kyle would have been able to get away with that with a different group of girls. Let me just say that, okay? And Sutton,
You shut the up, bitch.
You shut the fuck up, bitch, because Sutton is so. What did Kyle say? Sutton is so far up Kyle's ass is sickening. And I don't know, because she said, I don't know how that can be a joke, really, bitch, because you wasn't there. Not only was you not there, you didn't even hear it. Sutton wasn't even there for the conversation in front of the store. So she can't say whether Natalie was clear or not, because you was not at the store. And I know you didn't see the footage. And she just kind of brushed it off. Sutton feels like, I feel like that Sutton feels like that she's coming into herself because she feels like she is now OG status on the show, or she is one of the seniors on the show now, and she wants to haze the new girl. Girl, how you gonna tell me what was there? Sutton's trying to get an Oscar this episode, all that damn crying. She gonna get a Razzie. She gonna get a Razzie, Diva. Is Kyle going to be on the bus in the next girls trip? Well, I don't know. But with Kyle on the show, and with Kyle and Portia on the show, baby, it's gonna make a baby. What Portia say over there in South Carolina? One of these bitches eat me tonight. One of you bitches eat me tonight, child. We'll see. But yeah, she saw it for her. But you know, she just kind of brushed it off. Okay. Then Sutton said nobody. She said that Amanda was called a liar, and then it looked like she was pointing at Bowles and said Bowles was called a liar, and then she went on to say that Bowles was called a liar. So I was confused when she did that because it looked like her hand was pointed out to Bowles. It couldn't have been Rachel because Rachel don't ever say nothing, right? And so again, she's bringing attention to Bowles, okay? Then she said in the confessional, she said Bowles has a commanding presence. So I think it's normal for people to fall in line, but you have to have a sense in questioning something that they do. You just can't be blind. Son, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? See, son, see, I always believed Crystal. And I heard you, that whole I don't see color shit. I always believed Crystal heard something. You said something over there that Crystal didn't say. I met your mama. I see you. Who the fuck is that? What do you mean that she has a commanding presence? But you have to question something that they do. Who the fuck is they? Black people. That's why I took it. Black people. Okay, Bowles said that she didn't say that. She doesn't think that she said it the way that they presented it. I don't think that she did. You know what I'm saying? For me, she did not say, "Look at the mask, that's Amanda." Right? She didn't say, "Look at the mask, that's Amanda." Natalie asked, "Who was Pinocchio?" And the reason why she asked that was because there was a mask with a long trunk, with a long nose. Okay. Amanda said, "Why were people?" She said, "We got a bigger issue than this, girl. Why were people on ChatGPT? Why were people on ChatGPT? Why were people on ChatGPT? What did she say? Trying to find out my business. Why was y'all looking me up on ChatGPT?" And so Bo said to find out who Amanda Francis is. And she said, "Well, girl, what did it say?" She said, "Well, they said that you was the money queen and it was a bunch of criticisms about you." And she tells Bowles, "I don't know what you want to know." And then she ran down her stats. And then the girl seemed like they was irritated that she started running down her stats. And Bowles is full of shit and she's talking in circles. And I'm sorry, Bowles, but you are. She said that Natalie is defending her business instead of saying what she actually does. And so Amanda says, "Well, who wouldn't defend themselves and their business and their livelihood if it was in question?" And then Bowles said, "Well, you can counter it by saying what the heart of your business is." Then Bowles went on to say in the confessional, Amanda is insecure about her business because if she actually was secure in her business, she would actually be able to defend it without being flustered.
What? What?
What? What? So the problem now is that she's flustered and not that she's defending it? That literally makes no sense, Bowles is caught up on that vineyard. She must have had too much wine. Girl, but what are you talking about? That doesn't even make any sense. And also, Bowles, just like you told Amanda at Erica and Dorit's birthday party, you can't tell her how to respond or you can't control how she responds. You can't. I feel like personally that Bowles is going after Amanda because they are on the same show and they actually do the same thing. Right? And I'm really surprised that Bowles, because she made herself last season seem like that she was this girl's girl when it came to Kyle and Dorit and how she support women. But if you see the way that she is behaving, it doesn't seem like that you are. It's Amanda said that she feel like that Bowles is coming for her because her business actually make millions of dollars and Bowles doesn't. Then she went on to to read the reviews about Bowles, and the reviews for Bowles weren't flattering. And I actually read Bowles' book, and her book was some kind of marketed as like a self-help book, but it was more like an autobiography, to be honest with you. And it didn't really give any concrete advice on how to accomplish things or anything like that or whatever. So the reviews that Amanda read are actually true. Those are the same things that I would say about Bowles' book if I had to give a review. You know, I don't ever put nothing down in the review. I have to really be pissed to put a review down for something. Okay? But I thought that was queen shit that Amanda did in the confessional. I'm not going to let you, but again though, Amanda, where is the heat for EJ Global? Because EJ Global is the one who actually read the negative reviews, who actually put your name in ChatGPT, and she's the one who actually read the bad reviews about you. She's the one who actually did. Okay? Now y'all gotta watch that Jennifer Tilly, baby. That Jennifer Tilly is a who? Do you hear me? Jennifer Tilly said, "Well, Amanda, who told you about what they said in the car?" And Sutton said, "I did." So Jennifer Tilly said, "Baby, I just wanted you to know that it wasn't me."
No, you.
This is like the third or fourth time Jennifer Tilly has made sure she threw Sutton under the bus. She just made it. She made sure that she threw Sutton under the bus. I just want y'all to know I don't want no problems, baby. It wasn't me. I'm just trying to vacation and take thirst traps. This is literally the third time she has threw Sutton under the bus. Baby, I don't want y'all to think that it had anything to do with me. I don't want it to be any question. when it comes to me and I'm in the car, I want y'all to make it clear that it wasn't me who said it. Okay? So then we got Erica, Dorit, and Kyle. Okay? They're supposed to be going to have gelato, and Dorit is late again, child. No, Dorit. Okay, so Kyle said that her and Erica are the closest to Dorit in the group, despite her saying that it's Bose. And it's just clear to me that Kyle wants Dorit to be down and out. She wanted her to be down and out last year, and she wanted to get, I believe that she wanted to Dorit off the show last year, and she hated that she made a friendship with Bose, right? And I think that Kyle only wants Erica there for backup. And it was an ambush. I would say that it was an ambush, okay? But Erica, to start it off even saying that she doesn't like what's going on between them, it kind of already shows that Kyle is the one with the issue, because at this point, we haven't seen Dorit confide in Erica about Kyle, right? So it seems that Kyle is the one with the issue. Kyle has the issue, okay? So Dorit goes on to say, I don't know that we had an issue. All I know is that Kyle is having conversations about me being erratic, about me being late, and my spending. Okay? So Kyle is saying, erratic may have been too strong of a word.
No.
No. Don't try to take it back. You've been doing this show for 15 years. You knew what you was doing. Make no mistake, when you use that word erratic and you used it more than one time, you made no mistake when you used that word. So don't try to take it back now. Don't try to take it back now. Okay? Erica said, well, you have been late and it's kind of disrespectful. And so she asked Dorit asked Erica, am I acting erratic? And she said, I don't think that you're acting erratic. I think that you're overwhelmed. And Kyle is saying, I just said erratic is too strong of a word, but bitch, you still said it and you said it on camera. Like, Kyle thinks that just because she's saying, well, I take that back now, but bitch, you said it fucking 5 or 6 episodes ago and you kept on repeating it. So just because you're saying now that I called you out on it does not mean that I'm going to be like, oh, get off the gas when I'm getting on your ass, right? Because you said it on camera. Well, I just said, but girl, you said it, period. You shouldn't have said it. And you knew exactly what you was doing when you said it. You're only changing it now because I brought it up to you. Okay? And Kyle is now saying I can say something and you get mad, but Bose can say it. And everyone has been saying the same thing, by the way. I don't give a fuck what the other bitch is saying. That's what I would have told. I wouldn't give a damn what they were saying. I'll address them when it's time. Right now, I'm talking to you. This is what weak bitches do that, Kyle. Weak bitches do that. Don't worry about what they do. And so Dorit goes on to say, it came to me, and Kyle cut her off and said, oh, yes, it came to me. So Kyle doesn't want to take accountability for anything. She doesn't even want to take accountability for talking behind Dorit's back. And so they says, anytime anyone says anything to you, you're defensive. This is what Erica is saying. And so Dorit says, when you're going through a tough time and your friends who you're leaning on for support are coming for you. And so they say, who's coming for you? And so she says, well, Erica has an issue with me now. And then Kyle has an issue with me. And so Erica says, no, I'm having an honest conversation about my feelings. And she said, I appreciate that. And Kyle gets upset again and bring both names into it. She says, so you can appreciate her, but not me. I'm sick of that shit, Dorit. Bose can sit here and say these things about the bags and this and that and your finances. And Erica say, wait a minute, Bose said that? And see, you got to watch Kyle. You have to watch Kyle, because she never went to Dorit and told her that Bose said anything about her spending. She brought it up in the midst of an argument. So who knows if Kyle is telling the truth? Right? I know that if I'm Dorit, I wouldn't think that she was telling the truth, because if Bose is saying all of these things about me, why would you tell me this in the midst of an argument? Or why would you let it go out there and linger? That is something that you should have told me on camera so I can go and check Bose. But see, Kyle put that in her back pocket and she brought it back to Dorit and she's using it as ammo. Right? She wants to throw it in her face in the midst of an argument. Well, look at what your good girlfriend Bose is saying about you. And so she said, well, girl, I trust Bose. I don't trust you. And she said, I'm giving you nothing to trust you. I'm giving you nothing to not trust me about. You're the one who read my text messages. Boom. 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 You're the one who read my text. That's what the issue is. And so Dorit said, girl, when you went through those drastic changes, you didn't tell me anything and you weren't even being honest. And I never went and talked behind your back. And so I don't know what Kyle said this for, but she said, well, Rachel feels the same way. And I'm not going to be singled out. And so Dorit says, can we just talk about us? And she said, I'm not going to be singled out. I'm not going to be singled out. And so Dorit says, look, she never came to me to voice her frustrations. If she did, I do have a problem with that. But right now, I have a problem with you. Just like right now, I have a problem with you. And so Kyle is really, I can't understand how Kyle is trying to make herself the victim of this whole scenario. Okay. And so Dorit tells Kyle, I feel like that you have a tough time showing me support. And so then Kyle started weaponing her separation, saying that you never asked me about my situation. Girl, you was the one that ran around here in a whole lesbian relationship. This is the same thing that Phaedra tried to do to Candy, right? You was around here with Mr. Chocolate, saying that you can't wait to leave the plantation. Apollo is on his way to jail, and you running around here with Mr. Chocolate. We thinking that everything is good. You running around here in your lesbian relationship. You all at shows, on stage, backstage, filming the girl. So nobody is thinking that you're worried about your divorce because you don't fell in the arms of your lesbian lover. Y'all getting tattoos with matching K's on y'all body. And you get what I'm saying? Who the fuck is thinking that you're mourning your separation? Nobody's thinking that you're mourning your separation. You're in a whole lesbian relationship. And then Dorit says, girls, you makes it seem like that everything is perfect. Perfect. Jamal Bryant is Mr. Chocolate for the record. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I will never go to that congregation. I will never go to that congregation. Okay? And so Kyle is, you know what, and Kyle has this way of trying to make everybody seem soft. And me and Mauricio were actually here longer than you and PK, and we were actually married longer than you and PK. So your divorce, you going through your situation trumps mine. In my world, it does not. You get what I'm saying? If I'm going through it, I'm going through it. If I'm going through it, I'm going through it. That doesn't trump what I got going on. Okay? And so she ended up asking Kyle, how do you measure support? And Erica says, the question is, how do you measure support because you don't feel it? And so Dorit says, Erica, please. I'm having a conversation with Kyle about my issues with Kyle and you're interjecting. And she said, well, you want me to stop talking, but I'm never going to stop talking. And so Dorit says, you know what? I'm done. Y'all have it, girls. I'm going. They was like, I'm not going anywhere. She said, well, I am. And she left. She actually left them there. Okay? Now, I want to say this real quick when it comes to Erica. I'm kind of torn with Erica because I really do feel like that Erica is really trying to be there for Dorit. However, she is aligning herself with Kyle. And so I think that looks different towards Dorit. Because to Erica, she may believe that Kyle is, no, she can't. Erica gives me the type of girl who knows better, right? Because when they were in Sedona and Kyle said that PK said that Dorit was keeping her from the children, when she said, oh no, it gave me, girl, I can't believe you about to tell this nigga side of the story on this show. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I'm kind of torn because it's like, I just don't believe that Erica thinks, I don't know. I'm torn. I think that Erica is being there for Dorit, but I don't know. She cannot think that Kyle is being there for her. Just based off of what happened when they was in Sedona. And she said, oh no, it gave me that, I can't believe you about to get this nigga side of the story on this show, bitch. I know you're not about to do that. And you about to bring the kids in it too? I don't know. Erica is definitely riding the fence. EJ seems to be neutral, but who is she coming either way that close to read off? EJ knows Kyle is wrong, but can't say anything because she's trying to keep her job. Shit. And even while they were standing, Erica was standing next to Kyle. She's definitely on her side. She should have stayed between them. Erica's allegiance to her friends has a pecking order. Erica must be renting one of Kyle's pool houses. Dorit behaves like she has Kyle or Rachel's bank account. Dorit needs to act her wage. All right, all right, blue textbooks. Sudden. Okay. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn. She definitely is. She definitely is more on Kyle's side, and I think that that's why Kyle. I think that Kyle knows. I think that before last year, Dorit was fighting for her life, and I think that last year, every time she sat down with Kyle, she ate Kyle up, and I think that Kyle is bringing Erica there for backup because she knows she can't win with her. She knows she can't win with her, right? She can't win.
You can't win this one, Boopy.
So she's bringing Erica there, and she actually left them. She actually left them there. When I'm telling you, when I got back to that hotel, baby, we would have been fighting. When I got back to that villa and I saw Dorit, we would have been fighting. Girl, I know you didn't leave me over here somewhere in Italy by myself, and we had to call an Italian Uber or Uber Eats, and you the one who speak Italian and I don't. Girl, please, okay. So then they get to the house. They get to the house. Baby, when I tell you this stuff that Kyle is over here doing would not be going down on no, this would not be going down on the Black Housewife show, baby. This definitely won't be going down on the, when I tell you that Kyle is, it's so funny because Kyle is, well, they get back to the house and all of the women are there and they're sitting at a table and Erica and Kyle shares with them that Dorit left them. Okay. And they was like, well, what happened? So they tell us her what happened. We tried to talk to her, but she didn't want to hear it. Right? And Kyle is almost trying to do what Lisa Vanderpump did. Y'all remember when, I forget what country they went to. I want to say it was Barbados, but I cannot. It was a country that started with a B. Was it Barbados? Okay, well, y'all remember when Lisa Vanderpump tried to confront Erica Jane about the note when she sent when her brother died? And she said, everybody sent me flowers and they came over, and Erica, you just sent a couple of lines. You just scribbled a couple of lines. And I talked to Kyle about it. Remember that? And Erica Jane got upset. And Kyle was like, what do you mean she talked to me about it? She threw Kyle in there because they know Erica Jane is off the chain. It wasn't Berlin. It was somewhere black mega bus. It was somewhere black. I believe it was Barbados. But this is exactly what Kyle is trying to do. And Kyle thinks that she has an arm. Kyle purposely went to everyone in the group talking about Dorit, and she's bringing it back so she can go and tell Dorit, well, we all feel the same way. No, we don't. No, we don't. Bermuda, that's where it was. Bermuda, thank you. So she goes and tells them that she had the conversation with Dorit, and she brought up Bose. And Bose is saying in the confessional, she didn't say it at the table. I don't like being brought up into this conversation, Kyle, because I only talked about it because you brought it up to me. But you still talked about it, Bose. You still talked about it. But I don't know if, well, to be honest with you, I felt funny about the whole conversation with Bose and Kyle anyway when they was in the Hamptons. But you still talked about it. But the way that Bose went and told the story to Dorit, it did kind of make it seem like she had nothing to say about it, right? Because Bose was the one who said that she spent her advancement. Bose, you did say that. So I guess Bose is a liar because she skipped her part out of it. She skipped her part in and she did not tell Dorit that she said that she spent her book advancement. She didn't tell Dorit that. Okay? Then she brought up the thing with Rachel. And Rachel spoke up. She said, wait a minute. Who is y'all when you get to talking about what is going on? And I never brought up the girl finances. I never brought up the girl being erratic. I never said any of that. Now, I did bring up being late. And she said, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I've been knowing Dorit for 2 months. Okay? And every time I come around, she has been late and we had to wait on her. And I have friends that are late that work on different, clocks. But I thought that this was something that has always happened with her. I just been here for 2 months. I didn't know that this was nothing new. And I love that Rachel Zoe let it be known. Wait a minute, bitch. You might be the queen of the show, but you're not about to throw my name up in nothing. I'm telling you, if this had been um uh a black cast, it would. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. My bad. I am so sorry. The lights went out here. The lights went out here and just turned right back on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Thank you, Diva. Okay, just give me the light, baby. Listen, when I tell you that Kyle run Beverly Hills, you remember Natalie was over there saying, I run LA. I run LA. But thank y'all so much for waiting. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Pete's 96. Thank you for looking out, my nigga. She said, "Gabor, there is no sound." I know. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. But if the shit that Kyle was doing right here on this show happened when if this had happened on another franchise, i.e. in Atlanta, or somebody tried to do this in Atlanta, it would be a problem. If you have an issue with Dorit, you should be able to stand on your own with the issues that you have with Dorit. You don't have to go and put other people's name in it. Now, is Dorit singling Kyle out? Kind of, sort of, right? Now, I will give Kyle this. At the first, when Jennifer Tilly had the naked art, when they did the little naked thing out going on, she did. Her and Bose were saying the same things, and she got upset at Kyle, and she wasn't upset with Bose. But like she said, she doesn't trust Kyle, and I wouldn't trust Kyle either. I wouldn't trust Kyle either. Who would trust Kyle? Look at the history that they have and what Kyle has done in the group, right? There is more of a history there, and you haven't shown to be on my side. You have gave my husband, my ex-husband, or my soon-to-be ex-husband, a platform on this show to have his voice out. You're trying to make that your storyline by trying to give him a voice at my job and to go against what I'm saying, right? You're not really on my side. You on PK's side. You an enemy, right? You're watching whatever I do. Anything that I do, you trying to call me out on it and frame it as concern. You are not no person that is calling you out over every move that you make that is not concerned. They're trying to make sure. Look at what Dorit is doing. Look at what Dorit is doing. Look at where Dorit's got going on. Look at what Dorit's got going on. You get what I'm saying? That is not concerned. So it's my guard is up with you. My guard is up with you. So yes, Bose can say something, and Dorit would probably see it in another way and not be so upset about it. But I am going to, even if I do, what Kyle also has to understand is even if I am upset with Bose, or even if I do get upset with Rachel, I am going to be more upset with you because I've been knowing you longer. So it still is not going to be on the same level. Maybe if you and Erica, if Kyle and Erica both did something and she judged it different, it would be different. But I've known you longer, so I'm going to be hurt more by you. Bose also isn't nagging Dorit for information. I really do think that the girls outside, I really do think that Bose, Erica Jane, they're giving her, they think that she's overweight. I'm letting you know though, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not, if we're going on a 45-minute plane ride to Sedona and it take you an hour and 30 minutes to get to the airport, that is to Sedona there and back. I would have left the airport. I would not have been going to Sedona. I'm not waiting. What did Kenya say? When they went to what was the place in Georgia they went to? I don't wait for late bitches. That an hour and 30 minutes is too much. An hour and 30 minutes is too much. But you know, it's LA. But an hour and 30 minutes is too much. An hour and 30 minutes, if you are an hour and 30 minutes late to the airport, that tells me that you just woke up when it was time to go. The Savannah trip, yeah. What can you say? I don't wait for late bitches. Kenya was upset, baby. Kenya was upset. So I agree with what Rachel was saying. You need to be very, very clear on who the y'all, and we all asked about her finances. I haven't seen Sutton say anything about her. Now, Sutton said something about her finances and stuff last year, but everybody, if you're 5 minutes late, don't tell me, it makes me anxious. And Candy told her to sit your ass down. Nobody give a fuck about what you talking about. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Okay. And so, yeah, I think that Bose and Rachel feel a certain type of way, and Rachel let it be known. So then they're going to have their last dinner. So Kathy is back with the girls. Kathy is back with the girls, and Kyle is really trying to give it to Dorit. She's really trying to give it to Dorit. And I guess that we'll get more of it. I didn't realize that this scene that we were going to get from Erica, I mean, with Dorit walking away was going to be in Italy. I thought that they were still somewhere in Beverly Hills. But Kyle, it is amazing how Kyle can make herself the victim. It is amazing how Kyle can make herself the victim. You have Bravo wrote the beautiful bean footage. You have literally went to everyone in the group and was talking shit about Dorit behind her back. And what happened is it seemed like when you were talking shit to them, it seemed like none of them, they just added a little bit into it. And you're using that to go and, well, at least with Rachel. Oh my God, she's spending a lot of money. The next question, I'm like, oh, how much did she spend? She's a little late. Yeah, she's always late. And you're using it. Well, they all said the same thing. That's not enough. That's not me talking shit, though. Me acknowledging that she was late because that's what the girl said. That's what the girl said too. Rachel said, "Well, I've only been here for 2 months," and her exact and Kyle said, "Well, it doesn't matter. You said that she was late." So it's like you're trying to hold on to any little thing that a person has said to you, so you could run it back to Dorit and say, "Well, they did the same thing. They said the same thing. Everyone is saying it. Everyone is saying this about it." It's very immature. Rachel did a good job of clarifying herself. Yes, she did. Kyle stopped being friends with LVP, supporting Dorit. Can rewrite history. Dorit knows the play and said, "Good day." Yes, she does. Production is over her finally. Kyle is doing a weak punk puss ass case. Yes, she is. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. And that was pretty much the episode. She told Dorit that she doesn't really care about her spending her advancement on her Kelly bag, which was very nasty work. Girl, the only reason why, what I heard was, girl, your broke ass wouldn't even be able to afford a Kelly bag if you didn't get that motherfucking advancement. That's what I heard. I don't know what y'all heard. You know, I had GGABOR translator on. It said, what I heard was your broke ass wouldn't even be able to afford a Kelly bag, bitch, if you didn't get that book advancement. So, what did she say? Pick on somebody who wallet fits. And remember, when we said that the wallet fits, you gotta make sure that you look at them, that you scan them up and down. That was the beauty of what Sutton did, baby. Make sure you play with somebody who wallet fits. And like, girl, this broke shit right here in front of me. Make sure you play with someone who wallet fits. Okay? But yeah, that was real shady. That was real shady. I don't care that you spent your advancement. They're gonna say, "Sounds like you do." And she kind of did ate it. She could, ooh. And that was the episode. Quit riding my ass all the goddamn Kyle. How could you say that somebody's riding your ass when we see the beautiful being footage? You want to everybody talk. You're one who's riding her ass. You riding her ass. But again, I see the play Kyle. I think that Kyle is trying to take Bose and Dorit down. She really, I don't know if she thinks that Bose is going to let Dorit go down by herself, or she's trying to take both of them down. I really do. I feel torn with Erica because I really do think that Erica has been there for Dorit, but I think that the issue is that she's showing up with Kyle. And I don't know if she knows how, because Kyle didn't even share with Erica what Bose said about her spending. So I don't know. Kyle is mad that these new foxes aren't loyal. Amanda is loyal to her. And I didn't even get a chance. I don't know what's wrong. When does Peacock drop the after show? Because as I'm trying to watch the after show right after the episode go off, the after show is not loaded to Peacock right after the episode go off. And I don't even watch the episode live. I watch the episode the next morning. And when I get up in the morning to watch the show, the episode, the peak, it's not even on Peacock yet. The next day, what time the next day, Diva? Bose had her tail between her legs at the reunion. Apparently, that's what Amanda said and it's going to be. Now, Bose already came down to the internet and apologized about the Pinocchio comment, but it's going to really, girl, Bose, if you was at that reunion, backpedaling the way that Amanda made it seem like that you did, because Amanda said, "Just wait and see, just wait and see." And Amanda gives me, I'm telling you, Amanda. I don't know why she's playing this weak girl. Amanda can get them girls up off her if she wanted to. I can look at Amanda and tell that she can get those girls up off of her. That girl said that she used to walk. We used to walk around Walmart on the weekend. We used to treat it like a club. We weren't able to get into the club. We used to walk around Walmart. That girl can get some girls up off her if she wants to. She can. Like Rachel said, and that's the truth. You can't be the bully and the victim. You a bully girl. That girl looked at Sutton dead in her face while Sutton was crying and said, "Did you cry a lot?" That girl, she let her know, girl, them tears don't move me. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, see, Bose fell for the tears at the vineyard. Bose fell for the tears at the vineyard because when Jennifer Tilly said, Amanda, I want to ask you a question. Who told you that what was said in the car, and Sutton said I did, and Bo said, "Girl, what was the reason for you telling her that?" And she started crying. Well, because when I got into the group, I had a business and I was support. Well, you just said last week that when you had your business that the girls didn't support you, that they had a lot of stuff to say about your business. Now you had support, and now you want to show the girl that you support her. When I tell you, when I would have got through with Bo, I mean with Sutton, she would have been scared to say repeat anything that I said over again. She would have been scared to repeat what I said over again. And see, that's what I'm saying. Kyle and Sutton are the same girl. They weak. They weak. They love to try to cry when people call them out. Girl, what was it? What was your intention on telling her what I said in the car? She should have just said, "Bitch, I didn't like it. I didn't like it." But when I joined the group, I had a lot of support, and I wanted her to know that, girl, you was being messy. You was being messy, girl. I said it because I mean she was gonna see it on TV anyway. I just want to get a girls a heads up. Thank you for the super chat, True Blue 8850. She take a board. To be honest, Dorit should have spent her investment to find her and her kids a place to live. Yes, she should have. Yes, she should have. And you know, I like Dorit, but Dorit is not. Listen, I saw Dorit when she was on Watch What Happens Live. Dorit said that PK she did not know that she was late on her mortgage. Dorit, how in the fuck did you not know that you was late on your mortgage? And everybody on the internet, not only did we know that you was late for your mortgage, we knew that your mortgage was late last year. We knew that you was behind on your mortgage last year. So it's hard for me to believe that and another thing with Dorit and her spending, I gotta say this too. Dorit is a grown woman, right? So she can spend her advancement on what she want to spend it on. I mean, we can't tell her what to spend her money on. It's irresponsible, but she has the right to be irresponsible with her money. However, I'm not buying that you didn't know. Listen, what I feel the issue is, you and PK had money issues, and I feel like that PK felt that you and those kids is too expensive, and he went out there on his own. You are chasing fool's gold. Because she said this on Watch What Happens Live, and I guess this is what she said. She said this is what she said at the reunion. She did not know that they was late on their mortgage. She talked to PK. PK said that he would bring the payments current, and then they're going to sell the house, and her and the kids are going to find somewhere else to stay. That sounds like fool's gold to me. It was a song when I was growing up called Responsibility, and she said, depending on the nigga, leave you stuck like glue. Don't tell me what that nigga gonna do. Nobody handle business like you. Only thing he wanted to do is screw. Lord knows that's the truth. Now your rent payments due, and your man saying it's true. Who gonna pay the bills out where you live? We guess it's all on you. He's gonna bring you current, and then girl, that doesn't even sound believable to read. Why do you even believe that? I don't believe that. I believe that the man moved out the house because he couldn't pay for it. I will say this, Dorit, your divorce and Kyle's divorce, Mauricio is worth $100 million. PK is probably worth $100. Y'all divorce is going to be totally different. You hearing somebody tell you to stay in a marital home, but a nigga can't pay for it, it's totally different, baby. That's totally different. You shouldn't have bought no Kelly bag. Even last year with you, Dorit, when you was, what was the girl? What's the girl's name from? What is the realty show that they have on Bravo? I can't think of the name of it. The realty show that they have. The realty show. What's the name of it? Ghetto Twins. Right. Totally different. Totally different. What's the name of the reality show that they had? The realty show. Flipping Out. Is it Flipping Out? What's the girl name? She said that she was R-worded. I think that I told y'all the story. Her name is Tracy Tudor, I believe. Is that her name? Tracy? $1 million listing. Tracy Tudor. I remember Tracy Tudor last year also said that you did not pay y'all makeup artists and y'all stylists or whatever. You had ended up owing him $1 million listing. Thank y'all so much. $1 million listing. You ended up owing the makeup artist money. You owed the makeup artist money, and you didn't pay their makeup artist. And all of a sudden, Dorit, you having money problems, baby. And that's the truth. But that's your business, though. You went about it, you know, I wouldn't have did it. But you got the right to do whatever you want to do with your money. If that's gonna make you, if that's gonna motivate you, I guess you do what you do. However, everybody knew that she was having money problems to read. Like, let's be real, baby. We knew that she having money problems. But I will say this, Dorit, you are the season. You are the season. Kyle has turned this into the Real Housewives of Dorit. She has went to everybody and talked about Dorit. Everybody. Everybody. Okay? But y'all, that was pretty much the episode. Kyle, I hope this is Kyle's last season. To me, Dorit storyline is not even that interesting for Kyle to even be trying to piggyback off of. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a damn about no broke ass Dorit divorce. And I like Dorit. But who gives a fuck about a broke ass Dorit divorce and what's going on with her and PK? I want to know if it's money involved, right? I want to see what was going on over there with Candy and Todd. I wanted to see Todd over there squatting in her outhouse. And Candy had to play with her lies. We already knew that she was lying. Candy told us that Todd helped her pay for the house. She told Mama Joyce that he helped her pay for the house. This is our house. This is our house. And he got to get out. But I thought that you said that he paid for it. Right? We want to see something like that where there's some money involved. I don't want to see this broke shit. I don't want to see this broke shit. Even with Pinky over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't want to see that shit. This is supposed to be something that we want to aspire to. But I mean, but Kyle, you got enough. Kyle had 5 black. Kyle is only 2 people that live at Kyle's house. Kyle and Portia. Kyle had 5 black cars, and every car that she had in her driveway was over $100,000. And she kept on going in the house getting the wrong key to the car. Kyle is living a life, baby. Kyle is living a life. But I believe that her and PK are just taking a break from each other, and they're gonna get back together. I don't believe that they really broke up. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Okay. She gives lifestyle. Kyle gotta go. She ain't really showing nothing. Her storyline is not really her. Her storyline is Dorit. Her storyline is Alexia is getting married. She doesn't really have a storyline. I wonder how much they paid for Alexia's wedding. Just Kyle has money doesn't mean that she's happy. It don't mean that she's happy. She's living the life, but she's miserable. Because Kyle, Jennifer, Kathy, and Bose have the coin. Kyle, Kathy, Jennifer, and Bose, and Sutton. Someone spotted Kyle with Morgan the other day. Mahogany, you are a lie. You are a lie. So she's still with the girl. I already knew that she was still with her. She just didn't want to talk about it on the show. Dorit is the season of misery. Amanda has the coin. Yeah. Amanda actually buying Kyle's house shows that she has the coin. She has the coin, and she has to be doing something right if people are coming about her business. But Mrs. D. Green, I believe Mrs. D. Green said that she went to one of Bose's workshops. Kyle, Jennifer, and Kathy are the only ones giving lavish and opulence, but we don't really see it from Kathy. Kathy doesn't really throw any events. We're gonna see her throw an event later on this season, but she hasn't really. Well, she took the girls. She did have the girls sitting last year on her trip last year. Bose had the girls sitting this year on both trips. Garcelle never threw a trip home. And speaking of, let me go ahead and talk about the ladies of London real quick. It's so funny, y'all. So when y'all told me about the ladies of London, and I want to say this, I was under the impression from the ladies of London that we had y'all told me that it was a black girl on Ladies of London that can pass for white, right? This is what y'all told me. So as I'm going into the show, I'm looking for Mika. And so when Mika pops on the screen, it's like Mika is the Garcelle of the show. It's like y'all got the black girl over here. She broke. She run down. She is the lowest rank on the show, and it was literally like a joke. Baby, the people got upset with me yesterday about it. Okay, I wasn't talking about. Is her name Emma? I wasn't talking about Emma. I don't know if y'all noted on the wall, the YouTube wall that I have. You can swipe. You can actually swipe on the YouTube wall, so you don't never really you never get you. I don't know if people know that, but I actually was showing that I wasn't talking about Emma. I was talking about Mika. Um, what's good, Busy? He said, "My bad, I didn't know you were still alive." Like the video up, y'all. Thank you for the super chat, Busy. What you talking about, though? I didn't know you were still alive. And said Mika isn't the passing girl. Well, Mika and let me see, Mika and not Margot. It's a lot of M's over there. Let me think. Mika and I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I didn't know you called me. Okay. Mika and the girl with the bird. What's the girl with the bird? That girl looked like that she looked like she biracial as well. Mika looked like she could be biracial as well. But I do like the show. I don't think that I like Kimmy and the Margot. Thank you. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. Baby, when I tell you that Margot is trying to give us, I don't believe that Margot living that rundown, baby. When I tell you that's a mess, that's a mess. Baby. We gotta drag her. We gotta do her justice. We would not let a black girl get on the show doing no shit like that. But Margot, that's a mess. But Margot is. I think that I love Mika's outfit in her confessional with the black. It's like black at the bottom, and she got the pearls with the nude illusion at the top of it. I think that that's fly. I love all of her. I love all of Mika's confessional looks, and I think that Margot actually looked good in her confessional looks. Dara is a punk ass, weak ass bitch, and I was gonna say that about Dara before. I was going to say that about Dara before I even seen her quit the show. Before I even seen her quit the show. You could talk shit about somebody and they're not supposed to bring it up. They're not supposed to bring it up. And then if I'm Mika and I asked the girl to talk outside and she told me no, I probably would have dragged that bitch out that chair. What you mean? No, but can we go and talk outside for a second? And she told her no. Punk puss. Punk puss. Okay? But I think that Kimmy, I don't like Kimmy. I don't think that I like Kimmy and the guy. Because when Micah was feeling, to me, I feel like they was laughing in Micah's face when they was at the table. Y'all not laughing at Dara. Y'all laughing at Micah's face. I ain't like that. I didn't like that. But what is the girl name that lives in LA? The 40, she got two Kaylas. Kimmy is showing her and her ex-husband, and they have a set of twins, and the girl is autistic. The girl is autistic, she's on the spectrum. My mother had told me that she is starting to see, my mama told me this about 10 years ago, that she is starting to see that a lot of people who have twins, she's starting to see this thing where, I don't know if she said it was a study, but she did mention to me that she started to see this thing where women who were having fraternal twins, the girls was ending up autistic. And so so she got Mimi. I believe the daughter name is Mimi. She got Mimi and Mickey. I believe her son name is Mickey. So we got her. But I like the show so far. I do like the show. It's cute. I don't like Dara at all. Dara is somebody I don't like. Kimmy is okay. I think that her and the guy are mean girls. But I do think they giving it up. They're giving it up. Okay. And I like that they're showing us what the slang words mean over there in the UK. I like it. I like it. Okay. Nene and Nene. Twins tend to be premature and they sometimes have delays. Yeah. You, Dina, usually when you have multiples, you don't carry multiples to full term. You don't usually carry multiples to full term. Kimmy is the other white passing mixed girl. Is she? Okay. Play Big Bang, Take a Little Bang versus Garcelle. Who? Martha lives in filth, not Margot. Martha. Is it Martha? I want to say Margaret. Kimmy is the one with the mouth. Is Kimmy is the one with the don't she got a bite? I mean a gap? Your mom has a point. My cousins are fraternal twins and one is autistic. Yes. Emma is the actual black one. She is the richest. But see, Emma gives me like she coming in and out. She give me like she coming in and out. I don't like the model girl. She's annoying. A lot of these women are doing IVF because they're already too old to have children and the kids are coming out with autism. That's what I see. And Callie, I'm glad that you said that because I was thinking about this with Bose earlier. Before the episode came on, Bravo was showing me, I think I clicked on the wrong episode on Peacock. Peacock need to work on their shit because I was trying to look at the episode on Peacock to see if I missed anything when I looked at it the second time around. But they showed Bose with talking about, what is this nigga name? Well, anyway, the nigga that she over there with, and she's sitting up here talking about that she wants to have a baby, that he wants a baby, and she wonders what does that mean. Bose, you are almost 50 years old, and I'm not saying that you can have a baby at 50, but if Keely wanted a motherfucking baby at this point in his life, he's in his 40s. He could have went down there and did what Ebony K. Williams did instead of getting online talking shit about her. If these niggas want a baby and they 40 years old and they know that they always want to be a daddy, I don't think that it's up to the woman to women meeting these niggas later on in life about to risk their lives and shit. And they, you know what I'm saying? You about to risk your life to order a baby for this nigga? Are you crazy? He could have went and did what Andy did. But a lot of these niggas out here with babies, a lot of these niggas out here without no babies, they was online talking shit about Ebony K. Williams because she went and had a baby by herself. If he wanted a baby, he could have went and ordered himself a baby, just like women go and do, and just like Andy went and did. That is not your job to meet this man later on in life and put your girl, you got a daughter that you need to be here living for. You put your life at risk for this nigga. Are you crazy? Bose, I read your book and the struggles that you had with your first baby and with this girl. And you gonna sit up here trying to do it at 50 for a no-name nigga named Keely. You lost your damn mind. Okay, I'm 97 and I want a baby. Okay, well, you can have one, baby. If that's what you want, True and Blue. Yeah, it seems like she's only doing it for him too, right? Like Shamia almost killing herself to have a son. Trust me, if he's not a father at 50, he doesn't want to be a dad, period. Right. I think the entire cast is great. Yeah, I like the entire cast. I do like the entire cast. I like Martha. Okay, who is Martha? Is Martha the girl that's living in Field? Kimmy. Okay, she got the bite. Margot, the model, and Emma. Okay. Kimmy mean. I think Kimmy mean. Kimmy and the man is mean. What's the man name? But it looks nice out there, though. I want to go to the UK. It looks nice out there. I like it. Yes, the train wreck. The train wreck. But I love Martha's confessional. She looks really, really good in her confessionals. Her confessionals are really, really nice. But Mark Francis is a mean. Mark Francis seemed like a mean girl. Him and Kimmy. When him and Kimmy get together, they mean girls. Yep. Margot got the two Kaylas. Yeah. Okay. So Margot got the two teenage Kaylas. Now I want to know why Missy don't got custody of her son, and she only got custody of her daughter. Why she don't got custody of her son? Why is he dating a woman Bose's age if he wants a baby? That's not realistic. Yes, Keely looks very broke to me. Like he has a gondola at the mall selling T-Mobile. Their food has no flavor in the UK. I think Margot has some issue with her. It's coming. When you coming to London, Gabor? I don't know. I want to go to London so bad. Bose, that man wants a baby by you so you could be in child support and he can go be with another man. Wow. Mark lives in the palace. I haven't got to the place where we got to his house yet. They're mean girls, but I like Kimmy. I love a blunt woman. See, Emma got a title to uphold over there. And Emma, when they was at the table and they said that the girl was a madam, Emma said, that's not nice. She said, Emma is funny, and turned her head and started drinking. It's funny, Emma. You can't put it notorious bad. Keely was already talking about not working. That's ridiculous. Right. Like the worst, they put beans on toast for what? Yeah, Emma was trying to keep it cute. She got a title to uphold. Darling is British humor. Mark Francis has always been like that. He used to be in another reality show when I grew up. He jokes. Okay. Yes, boy, come to London, please. Keely wants Bose' money. And Keely ain't even fine. Where did Bose get this no-name nigga from? He can't help her. You know, he just brought me the wrong way, tagging himself from everything that's Bravo. I don't like it. Emma has an estate with a full-size zoo. Mm. Yeah, that's a famous British breakfast beans on toast. What type of beans? With his rooftop missing. Right. It's a brush over. It looked like it was a brush over, and then it was just gone. Of all the black men in Beverly Hills. Yeah. I've done old Bozo. Bose is cool. She can have anyone, basically. Baked beans on toast is good. Baked beans. Baked beans on toast. I've never heard of that. Tomato beans. If you're eating clear people food, yes, my food is seasoned just fine, as is most black people's. But okay, so is Dara off the show? Because after they said that she was on the show, and Dara took no accountability. Dara took no accountability when she sat down with Mika. She literally gaslight her. She gaslit her the whole time. She gaslit her the whole time, girl. You weak sauce. And I was wondering why Dara was so in far when she was shooting her confessional. She was so, I'm like, girl, back up. Everybody was back, but she was like right up into the camera. And I also think that while we own it, I think that Dara did not care that she was being called the madam because it was coming from Mika, and she don't fuck with Mika like that. She don't fuck with Mika like that. Dara came back and lied again. Now she's gone. If you come to London, come holler at me. I'll be your ticket. Okay. Bo's a slightly smaller version of Leslie Jones. Money and status is why Missy doesn't have custody of her son. Okay, I can see that. Baked beans are sweet on buttered toast. It's good. Have y'all? There used to be a candy that we used to eat when we was little called Boston baked beans. They used to be in like a Mike and Ike box. Have y'all ever tasted those? Those were so good. Those used to be so good. I used to fuck with Boston baked beans. There's a cute white channel where British kids. There's a cute YouTube channel where British kids try American foods. Okay, I think it was true that she was a madam. There's a Chinese girl. She has ties to Epstein. Does she? That's how I found out about the beans. What? Wasn't Bo's husband white? Yes, Bo's husband was white. But see, I'm telling y'all that Bo said in her book, and this is the truth. This is the truth that nobody wants to acknowledge. Bo said in her book, and a lot of dark-skinned women, and a lot of dark-skinned immigrant women, a lot of dark-skinned women in general, Bo said that black men did not approach her. When she was growing up, most of her boyfriends was white. She said that black men did not approach her. She said even when she was in college, her and her black homegirls would go to parties at HBCUs, and black men would not approach her. She said the only time black men approached her is once they seen her with a white man. And I think that dark-skinned black women and immigrant black women have told us the stories about them in dating, and nobody wants to believe it, but that is the truth. And so it's not surprising when you see Serena and Venus with white men, or darker skinned women with white men. I remember when I was watching, Bill Duke did Black Girls, and there was a dark skinned woman on there, and she was married to a white man. And it just goes to show that people don't really, people are not outside of our culture. Don't really care about skin tone like that. Her husband said that he didn't really know what was dark skin and light skin, and she looked at him like shocked that he did not know that she was a dark skinned woman. She didn't know. Men probably approach her now though, right? It's true. Yeah, I'm not dark skinned, but typically I go out into the mixed environment. I will get approached by white men, not black men. I love dark skinned women though. Whoopi said the same thing. She dated the men that wanted her, the white ones, right? And so I was talking to one of my friends before, and he had a criticism with EJ that EJ was with white men, and I was telling him, I think that you speak from a place of privilege, right? But I don't judge EJ or Billy Porter or who else was Laverne Cox, because I'm pretty sure black men probably don't approach them. I'm pretty sure black men don't approach them. So why are we upset with somebody that's going where they're loved? Or well, EJ probably. Yeah, why are we upset with people that where they're going to where they're loved at? With black men, they kind of want you to be masculine if you gay or not. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna have to at least bush this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And so those people are living out loud. So you just got to, Yeah. But I was telling my friend, I think that he's becoming praise. Yeah, it's true. I always told growing up about a lot of black men, you're so pretty for a dark skinned girl. Not a compliment. No, it's not a compliment. I judge EJ daily on a variety of things. You're right. Jewish and Puerto Ricans approach me the most. Mm-hmm. All right. But y'all, that's all I got right now. I'm about to go and make me something to eat and then watch another episode. I'm probably be through with that by the end of today. Because I really like the show. Now, what day does it come on? What day does it come on? But I like the show. I thought y'all told me it was 3 episodes, and I looked up and it was 5. Dara's kids' step-grandfather is Prince Andrew Epstein's BF heir. Dara, we haven't seen Dara. I've never seen Dara kids. Okay, so Dara must be coming back on the show. White men do not see Eurocentric features on black women better than like black men do. He's not a prince anymore. Thursday. Okay, I can't remember. I binged all 5. Thursday. Okay, Tuesdays. I knew a Mexican lady growing up that told us to only date Jewish men and any other man is a waste of time. Can't call him that. That's true. I never thought of it like that. What? It's refreshing. I like it too. London is okay, not all that in my opinion. He lost his princehood. Oh, Dara. Oh, Dara. I can't believe that you did Mika like that. And I thought that Dara friend was getting ready to jump on Missy, baby. So, baby, don't you talk about her. The irony, girl. Don't talk about her behind her back while she's not in here. But Dara been talking shit about Mika while she wasn't there, girl. So what we talking about? What we talking about? Okay? But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.